Hi everybody, Bonani. Welcome to my channel Ntando Mdletshe, and on this channel siyasibuka ama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese siza la sokhuluma ngawo lama shows siyaphinda futhi sikhuluma ngama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers ethu ala eMzansi. If it's your first time joining me today and you think you like my content, there is a subscribe button langezansi, subscribe and press the notification bell ukuze uthole umyalezo uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. It is a new year, you guys, so if you really like this channel and you want to be a member, please press the join button langezansi. And also if you want to thank the channel ngemali, there is a thanks button, and also there are adverts on this video. So if you want to thank the channel ngemali, please watch adverts on this video. Anyway, you guys, of course, last night I did watch Uthando Nesthembu, the finale episode, once again. It is so amazing how many things I did not see when I watched it last Friday and when I watch it again. Okay, and I think one of those things is because and so in preparing review, I'm taking notes and all of that, and so there are things that now that I was watching relaxed because I had already done the review. You guys, please check the channel. I'll try and reshare the full review on my community post for those who haven't seen it, so you can see the full review. And yeah, you guys, so one of the things, you guys, that I noticed is how really nice Mpumelelo was, nice and supportive Mpumelelo was to Makhumalo. Mpumelelo is the son, you know, the firstborn son Kamayeni, and he is actually the firstborn son Kamselegu. It is just that he is born by his mother is the second wife Kamselegu. So yes, so akazalwa ekhaya elikhulu, uzalwa kaMayeni, but uyena omdala, he is older than Ulwandle being the son of Umacele being the first wife, you guys. And it feels like they really do have a special relationship, Mpumelelo kanye no Makhumalo, which is very interesting because, of course, they don't seem like or look like they have a really good or close relationship with Makhumalo no Mayeni. And of course, in the last episode, Makhumalo went as far as say Umayeni agamthandi, and she tolerate her. I guess she wouldn't choose her as a friend if they were not married to the same man. Okay, you guys. So so it's interesting that even with all of that, their relationship not being good, the relationship being between his mothers, but Mpumelelo is able to maintain a good relationship with Makhumalo. Also, it reminded me of one incident that happened that had caused a fight Kamselegu in earlier seasons, where bekunomsebenzi Kamselegu. They did not show this on the show, but it was talked about it, just like the thing here, Katie. Bekunomsebenzi kaMseleku, and they needed imimese, and Mpumelelo asked Makhumalo for imimese, and Makhumalo, because it was indlu kaMayeni was closer, uMakhumalo said to Mpumelelo, hamba uyoyithatha kini imimese, you know. And Mpumelelo went and told his mom that Makhumalo had said that ukuthi akayoyithatha kubo imimese. The issue that Umayeni had at the time was that Makhumalo was not supposed to say something like that to ingane yakamselegu, because ingane, all the houses are everybody's homes when it comes to the children. So Mpumelelo ikubo kaMakhumalo, ikubo kaMacele, ikubo kaMangwabe. So Makhumalo was not supposed to say something like that to a child. She can say it to the wife, to say hamba endlini yakho, but you are not supposed to say it to a child because kukubo naye kaMakhumalo. So now uMakhumalo yena felt like it wasn't that deep ukuthi athi hamba uthatha kini. It was just a way yoku hlukanisa izindlu, because if it's hamba uthatha if it's hamba uthatha kini and all of the houses ikubo, Mpumelelo would not understand which house exactly did she mean, you know. And she felt like uMakhumalo even specifically said uMakhumalo, Umpumelelo uyaxabanisa. She felt like Umpumelelo uyaxabanisa because Umpumelelo was not supposed to take that message. Yeah, he was just supposed to understand Umakhumalo, what does she mean? She means go to your mother's house to take the knives. And he shouldn't have gone back to his mom and told her. And she felt like Umpumelelo uyabaxabanisa, you know. So I've always felt like maybe they did not have a good relationship, Umpumelelo kanye noMakhumalo. But the first indication that we got that, you know, he has fond feelings ngoMakhumalo Mpumelelo was when they did Sunday, was it Sunday Crazy Love or something like that, and they called him to come and say something about uMakhumalo. They called Mpumelelo. At the time, I didn't understand why they had called him out of all of the kids, but I felt like maybe the show was shot in Joburg, and Mpumelelo is based in Joburg because apparently he is playing soccer in Joburg, I believe. So I felt like maybe that's why they just wanted a child that was easy to get to where they were shooting the show. And he really said some nice things about Umakhumalo. He talked about the fact that Umakhumalo does not have kids. He worries about the fact that sometimes maybe she doesn't feel she doesn't feel the love from them. He is hoping that she feels like she is also their mom. Okay, so honestly, I think from the kids, guys, in general, Kamselego, we have seen that they do love all of the mothers, even though there's been some issues. You remember even that issue, Kama Chele fighting with Uma Ngwabi, because the kids is Kama Chele had told her ukuthi Uma Ngwabi akazange avume when they were greeting her, you know. But for the most part, it has looked like they have a good relationship with all of the mothers. So in the function, you guys, he was very close to Makhumalo Mpumelelo. I actually didn't notice last week when Makhumalo was crying because Omusa bebengakadli. The person that was close to her, trying to comfort her, was Mpumelelo. I was even laughing because when Umakhumalo was getting upset, she actually said, take off the dress, like ubefuna ukukhumula ingubo. And since Mpumelelo was the one that was the closest to her, he even tried to ehlise uzipho. He even tried to ehlise lokhu uzipho engubo kaMakhumalo. And and you could see it in his face, he is so worried now, and uMakhumalo is crying because things are not going well in the event. And by the way, things ended up working out. And even afterwards, when he went and checked on her because he wanted to make sure that everything was okay. So I really loved seeing how much they have such a special relationship outside of the fact that their mothers are not getting along. But it also told me something, you guys, because one thing that I think that if you don't like somebody, sometimes you don't tend to talk about them in a positive way, okay? And your kids might hear that. Your kids are likely to hear that, especially your adult kids, okay? So I felt like maybe honestly, or outside of what we've seen on the show, Umayeni doesn't go out of her way to show she is not fond of Umakhumalo, because I honestly feel like if she really like hated Umakhumalo like everybody now believes she does, she would have not been so positive about her at her house with her kids. And if you don't speak very kindly of somebody in your own household, your kids are not gonna like that person, you guys. They're not. So it makes me feel like Umayeni most likely doesn't speak negatively of Umakhumalo outside of the show, you know. And I think maybe we are missing something here. Maybe this thing that Umselek was trying to explain, which he didn't explain very well when he was trying to defend Umayeni and saying, listen, Umayeni is somebody that is reserved. That's what he said, I think. And Abantu, they misunderstand her and think maybe she's being cold and she's being mean, you guys. I think she is a straightforward person, and if she doesn't want to do something, she's not going to do it. But I don't think that she hates Umakhumalo. I think that there are things negative feelings that are left there, that are underlying because of how they all came into the family, and also babang daughter. But I don't think that she hates her, and I think the fact that she has been able to allow her kids to have a good relationship with Makhumalo, for me it tells me a lot about Umayeni, honestly, you guys. And I think that Umakhumalo, that is something that she needs to think about as well in saying ukuthi Umayeni hates her. I think it's not so difficult to somebody hates you. I think that just the fact that you now Uthando Nesthembu can just cause that thing. But I don't think that it goes as far as really like hating it. For me, you guys, for other people it might not be that. For me it means that I think that my kids are not gonna like anybody that I don't like, because I'm not gonna be able to hide the fact that I don't like that person. And if I hate you, I'm not gonna let you spend time with my kids. I don't think that Umayeni would let her kids go and spend time with Makhumalo, go and help Makhumalo and all of that if she really hated her. So I really feel like it's very telling that her kids, Umayeni, are very fond of Lokuzana Umakhumalo. I think it's very telling, and I think that that is something that Umakhumalo needs to consider, that the fact that her kids are very fond of her, maybe she is misled by isn't Umayeni to think Umayeni hates her. But again, anyway, that was one thing that was really, really special. I like the relationship Kamakhumalo kanye and Mpumelelo. But I also noticed, you guys, because some of you were saying in the comment section, no, Musa's sister was there, and I was like, guys, I did not see her, but I saw her. When I was watching again, she was there. Usiska Musa. I love how, even though abantu bakamselegu, but when they were there, Kakumalo, they went and they checked on Makhumalo. They were sitting with her in the room when she was going through a hard time and crying. They were there, so she was there. I don't know why, like when they went to accept, I think maybe something for Mama Selegu, I don't know why they chose usne to do that and not usiskamselegu. Angazi, you guys, but maybe because useshadele somewhere else, so it doesn't make sense because kube uye who accepts izinto zikama wakhe usiskamselegu. But I thought that maybe it was going to be her. That's what made me think ukuthi she wasn't there, is the fact that she did not go there to accept ilokhuzana izinto zikamama kamselegu. And I didn't see her also accepting and maybe I missed it again. Because usisi inkosazana ngithi kunelokhuzana iyayimukele inyama or something, if it's not the actual meat but ilokhuzana imali. I didn't see that, but she was there. It was very sweet that she actually was there, you guys. And also, did you notice ukuthi ubaba ulona umthombeni lo abathi ubhuti kamselegu ubhuti was wearing the tight pants that the mkhulu was wearing. Hayibo. Yes, I missed it ukuthi wayegqoke tight pants. Hayibo lo baba. I was like, auntie sihleli siyabuka la ithi I know this one athi I know kusho ukuthi nje uthenge ngoba ngiyovela ku TV. These pants that the kids wear now, tight here. Hayibo umkhulu, the tight pants. It's like the top part of the whole thing was not matching. When you look down here, you think you're gonna say like young person, and then you look here, you're like, umkhulu. The tight pants. Anyway, you guys, once again, really honestly, what a beautiful event it was. And oh yes, you guys, hey, I didn't. You remember when they were talking about indaba yelokhuzana yomselegu giving imali to Makhumalo? Makhumalo says ubaba umselegu loves his wives. Uthi uyawathanda amakhosikazi akhe ubaba umselegu. So sometimes he will say, listen, ngibalansise la kumakhosikazi ami. So I feel like what she is saying, in my understanding, is that sometimes ubaba umselegu gets the pressure from his wives, because if they want something, they must get it. So leyo nto ingenza ngifile ngathi mhlawumbe the other wives don't really know ukuthi uMakhumalo contributes like that in their lives. And also it makes me feel like maybe they don't even know ukuthi sometimes is it that he actually gives to them he can't really afford because he has to balance Makhumalo. And also it makes me feel like, what if those cars, what if what if Makhumalo paid for some of those cars that he was giving to his wife? You remember, Pela, when he gave, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, everybody gets a car, you remember? What if Makhumalo helps to pay for those cars? Hmm? Because she already said that she built the houses as a Zoom. I mean, I thought when she said she built the houses, she meant like she was the one that was there, to instruct, okay, this house we're gonna build it like here, like this, and this one like this. Now I'm feeling like if she said she built the houses, then she means financially she built those houses. Hey, Makhomala is like perfect Ntando. I wonder if women were like that. Men would be able to take Ntando because really, honestly, it would work because she's able to do it. Like it's an easiest thing that you can never do. Anyway, you guys, that's all that I wanted to talk about because, of course, I know there were things that I missed when I watched the episode for the first time. Anyway, you guys, if you watched the episode yesterday, what are the things that you noticed in that event? And what did you think of that event? Because, guys, they really did look beautiful. Even Babu Selego really looked handsome in his suit. And yeah, you guys, and it went well at the end. And kuhle kaMakhumalo, kuhle, and bakhe endaweni enhle. I like indawo abakhe kuyona. It's so beautiful. I guess indawo yaseMzombe yinhle, yinhle, because even where the homestead is, Yakamseleko is really, really beautiful. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegona, share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.